These ladies may have gone unrecognized for too long, but we're here to make sure their legacies live on. Let's honor them by celebrating their work and inspiring a new generation of innovators. This is her story. Born November 4th, 1942, in New York City's Harlem neighborhood, her family greatly encouraged her to pursue her academic interest. Patricia Bath's astuteness would allow her to graduate high school in just 2 years. Bath would then be chosen for a research workshop with the National Science Foundation. She was impressive, and the program head used some of Bath's discoveries in a scientific paper, earning her the Mademoiselle magazine's Merit Award in 1960. She attended Hunter College, earning a bachelor's degree in 1964. Then she attended Howard University to pursue a medical degree. In 1969, Bath began a fellowship in ophthalmology at Columbia University, discovering that African Americans are twice as likely to suffer from blindness and 8 times more likely to be diagnosed with glaucoma. She would then develop an ophthalmology community system to increase the care given to those who could not afford treatment. Bath's research would help her develop a medical invention, the laser phaco probe for cataract treatment, in 1986. She would become the first African American doctor to receive a medical patent. Born in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, Katherine Johnson was a brilliant mind. She was a genius with numbers and was several grades ahead in school. By the age of 13, she had been attending high school at the campus of West Virginia State College. Racial tensions kept many African Americans from attending graduate school, so Johnson was handpicked as one of the 3 students to integrate West Virginia's graduate school. She would go on to graduate with the highest honors. In 1953, she started work at the Langley Laboratories. She started to provide some math for the 1958 notes on space technology and did trajectory analysis for Alan Shepard's 1961 mission, Freedom 7, America's first human spaceflight. Our next scientist, there wasn't much information to find, but what I did find, it turned into a very sad story. Born Alice Augusta Ball on July 24th, 1892, Ball would have an outstanding career in just a short time. Most famous for her work as a chemist, she developed the first successful treatment for those who have Hansen's disease, or leprosy. Earning an undergrad degree in pharmaceutical chemistry and pharmacy from the University of Washington, she would be the first African American woman to graduate with a master's in chemistry from the College of Hawaii, now known as the University of Hawaii. But she didn't stop there. She was Black excellent at its finest and would teach at the College of Hawaii and was the first woman to teach chemistry there. While there as a lab researcher, she developed a treatment for Hansen's disease, a disease that forced those with it to be ostracized from society. The research led to an injectable leprosy treatment using an oil from a kalmunga tree, a topical agent used in Chinese and Indian medicine. The method alleviated leprosy symptoms and was known as the Ball method, which was used on thousands of infected people for over 30 years. Thanks to her efforts, leprosy patients were allowed to return home and to society. Sadly, she would die at the age of 24, but what hurts the most is that after her death, the president of the College of Hawaii took credit for her work. She would fade into obscurity and would become forgotten by history. Today, we celebrate the incredible Black women in STEM and the early Black female pioneers of science who made history and paved the way for future generations. From Harriet Tubman to Mae Jemison, these inspiring women shattered ceilings and overcame incredible odds to make their mark in our world. The sheer power of our community is made stronger by these remarkable individuals. Let's keep inspiring young women of color to join STEM by continuing to share their stories. And this has been her story.